it over. I won't stop till it's in my hands. Deep in the recess of every man is a thief, a robber, a criminal. Below the surface of every hero's an envy, a restless evil. And though I try to resist, I find the thing is this: till I get it, there's no satisfaction. I want something you have. I want it oh so bad. Don't move, hand it over. I won't stop till it's in mine. I want something you have. You must be my demand. Don't move, hand it over. I won't stop till it's in my hands. I want something you have. I want it oh so bad. Don't move, hand it over. I won't stop till it's in my hands. Something you have. Something you have. Something you have. In my hands. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us on Facebook Live. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. An even better pandemic, so to speak, if that were possible. This is a bit of uncharted territory for us, although we've done some, and I personally have done some Facebook Live videos in the past. This is the first time ever attempting anything like this, so we're tiptoeing a bit into these waters in the hopes that this will be an enjoyable experience for everyone, and therefore we can do this more often and perhaps even with the full band in the near future. So I know there's a lot of you out there that are wondering or hoping or wishing that you were hearing loud guitars and drums and yelling on this broadcast, on this video, and this is a good start for us for live streaming because there's less variables, and so hopefully you guys can get something out of this. And we've chosen some songs that we think translate really well in the live setting as far as an acoustic stripped back set, and hopefully this is a good representation of the band, but a little bit different twist on it. And some of you guys have been to our VIP performances in the past at live shows and have experienced this before. So yeah, man, we're here. We're in the city of Nashville. My friend Darren has taken time out of his busy schedule to help make this thing happen. So we're excited to be here with you guys, and give us a thumbs up or a heart or something so we can see it on the screen right now to know you're with us and know you're liking what you're seeing and hearing. And then we're gonna jump into the next tune. I'm gonna try to jump on the computer here too, so I can read your comments, etc.
Keep talking a little bit. People love to hear your voice.
Yeah, we're approaching this thing like an informal hangout with you guys with very moody lighting. So let's see what's happening here. Looks like I have access to your comments, etc. So, yeah, as you'll notice, one thing I wanted to mention is obviously during this time, the pandemic era of the world, artists like ourselves are not able to do many of the things that we would normally do to earn a living or to provide for ourselves. And so we've included a PayPal link as a part of the live video and the post And if you look on the post itself or the event itself, it'll show that link, and it's just basically paypal.me/project86live. We really could use your tips. Anything, we know times are tough for everyone, and so we're definitely not begging or asking for anything that's beyond your means. But if you do have the means and you have a few bucks extra, pretend like you're paying for a ticket to come see us live. Support the band, support what we do. And I'll tell you more about what's been going on recently with Project 86, because I know we've been pretty cryptic as of late. And so this is a song off of our most recent album, Sheep Among Wolves, and this is one of my personal favorites on the newest album. And we've never played this one live, so this is going to be a fun experience right now for us, hopefully, and for you. This is a song called Copper Wish. Send this one out to Emmy. We drain the water with the babes to drown the grief, we drown the game. We drain the water with the babes to flee the scene of our mistakes. Like copper pence into ancient fountains of regret, wishing that we could take it back, but just wait for me. I come not to erase but be. Wait for me. The purpose from the pain. Take it back. What if we had never met and we annihilate our brokenness? Would we lose our greatest gift? Just wait for me. Come not to erase but be. Wait for me. The purpose from the pain. Drain the water with the babes. You were made the purpose from the pain. How you guys feeling? Let's get some hearts and some thumbs up. We're very insecure artists here, so we need lots of positive reinforcement, so to speak. Are you guys still with us? And thanks for joining us on Facebook Live. Again, this is a really cool experience for us. Hopefully it's the same for you. It's completely different, obviously. And Darren and I were talking about this just before hopping on here. You know, I can't recall a time before going on stage, really, save for maybe once or twice, where I felt a whole lot of pressure or even like nervous energy to be nervous before going on stage. Couple exceptions to that over the years, but really not much. But the idea of playing for an audience of people that you can't see in a virtual environment, it's a totally different thing. It's completely strange. And so hopefully we're putting our best foot forward here. You know, we're approaching this like it's an opportunity to spend some time with those of you that support the band. It's a little bit more intimate, if that were possible, in the virtual setting, but it's a little bit more intimate in the sense that it is a little bit of a conversation. We're seeing your comments pop up here, and we thank you guys so much for tuning in again and for interacting with us. I'm just looking at all the comments that are coming through. And again, I'll mention this between the songs because I know people will be popping in and out of the session. But if you have the means, please support the band. We included a tip link in the event and on the post. It's just paypal.me/project86live. And if you have the means to support the band, even if it's just a few bucks, please do so, because obviously we've had to put a lot of things on hold, more things than you can imagine during this pandemic and during this challenging time for everyone. And so we've got a lot of great things on the horizon. And if you'll stick with us until the end of this performance, I'm going to share a little bit more about what's on the horizon. So please stick with us. We've got more songs. Again, paypal.me/project86live. Keep the comments coming. And we appreciate and love you guys. This is a song from the special edition of Knives to the Future. And this one's called In Trenches. This one goes out to Ella. We build our fortress, stockpile our rounds, pairing ammunition, and flurries on the ground. White and green, the dull sound of the trees. White and green, as far as the eyes can see. Close your eyes, come with me to places you'll never see. Beyond imaginary, touch the realm of peace, the mystery. Close your eyes and meet me inside this dream. Prepare for battle, the conflict of your dreams. In trenches we huddle to celebrate with screams. White and green, the dull sound of the trees. White and green, as far as the eyes can see. Close your eyes, come with me to places you'll never see. Beyond imaginary, touch the realm of peace, the mystery. Close your eyes, meet me inside this dream. In these strips we lay, far from reality. In these strips we lay, far from reality. Close your eyes, come with me to places you'll never see. Beyond imaginary, touch the realm of peace, the mystery. Close your eyes, meet me inside this dream. been asked a lot of times over the years what that song is about, and unlike so much of our material, that song is pretty lighthearted. It's actually a memory that I had from the 3rd grade, I believe it was, of having a snow day. I grew up in Pennsylvania near Lake Erie, and we had something every year called the lake effect, which produced a lot of snow. So inevitably, we would have these massive snowstorms. And I remember one year, it was the biggest snowstorm I can remember in my life being in. And we had about 3 feet of snow. Well, I wasn't very tall at the time, so that equated to enough snow to come up to like my armpits. So school was canceled for a couple of days, and myself and my friends created an entire network of mazes and forts in the backyard and had the most epic snowball fights. And so that song is about that particular memory. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Give us some thumbs up, some hearts, some icons so we can see them flashing across the screen, to know that you're with us, to know that you're liking what you hear and see. And we're loving this. We're really enjoying the opportunity, especially in the middle of everything that we've been going through together globally. This is a great way to connect with you guys and to just say thank you for continuing to support the band. Even though we've been fairly dormant, like so much of the world, over the past 6 months or so. PayPal.me/Project86Live, and that's a link that's in the event on Facebook as well as the post. If you're watching this live, please consider following that link and supporting us. Give $1, give $100, give $1,000 if you feel led and have the means. If you're watching this after the event, the same still applies. Please support the band. And we're just loving this opportunity once again to be with you. This next song is actually not a Project 86 song. This is a song that I wrote, co-wrote with a couple of friends, and this is for my side project, which I released a 3-song single a few years back. But this is one of, honestly, my favorite songs that I've ever been a part of, and this is a song called Countermeasures by London 6 Echo. And if you like, go on Facebook and search out London 6 Echo, push the like button, and you never know. I may have the opportunity or the inkling to make more songs if you guys like this one and more people like this project. And so this is a song again called Countermeasures. This one goes out to Nolan. we see you. We know that we're not alone. Now we see you. When now you've lost all control. Now we see you. We know that we're not alone. Now we see you. And now you've lost all control. Thank you. Can we see some virtual claps, cheers, screams? What else do people do when they applaud something? Throw things?
Yeah.
Throw?
Mosh.
1 year at Cornerstone Festival in Illinois, we were playing the song Sincerely Ichabod. And we started the song, and when the heavy part kicked in the beginning, all of these fans had planned out this pretty elaborate prank on the band, and they all threw headless and the heads of stuffed animals on the stage, like a lot of them, which was a scene from the first chapter of a book that I wrote called It's All Downhill From Here, which tells of a nightmare I had, which involved stuffed animals on the stage. So that's something that people do sometimes.
I thought you were going to say it was off with your head pun.
But that was the pun as well,
Oh, okay.
so they combined it. So it was like a combined joke. Keep those comments flooding in, guys. And like I said before, times is tough for artists these days. And we've had to postpone a lot of our plans as a band, as have so many of our peers. And so surviving during these times is difficult for everyone, in particular artists, I would say. And so we do require your support. So please visit the link that we included in the event description as well as the post, which is just paypal.me/project86live. And just shoot us a tip, $1, $1 million. We'll take it. We need it. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And so this is a song off of our album. In fact, we're going to close this with 2 songs off of our album, Wait for the Siren. Give us a thumbs up or a heart if you like that album, Wait for the Siren. This is a song that is one of my personal favorites off of that album, and it's a song called New Transmission. Thank you guys for joining us. Tracing my steps right back to where it all began. Looking for clues to surmise why it is that I am. Uncovering this irony as I behold this vision in front of me. Watching the water erase my steps in the sand. Searching the stars for answers, never to come back down. Gazing through the smoke facing the clouds. Faces are shrinking. The bonds are breaking. Searching the stars for answers, never to come back down. Gazing through the smoke at the cities below. They watch as I'm becoming just a face in the clouds. Searching the stars for answers, never to come back down. Gazing through the smoke at the cities below. They watch as I'm becoming just a face in the clouds. They watch as I'm becoming just a face in the clouds. Thank you. I can just feel the love emanating through the screen. Can't you, Darren? Feel the love. Keep shooting us some comments. I see some Wayne's World Bohemian Rhapsody gifts coming through here. Those are pretty cool. Before we play one more song, I want to take some time to interact with all of you, a little bit via the comments here. So if you haven't left a comment or you haven't left one recently, leave us one, and I'll do my best to answer some questions here or at least send a remark back. Mention some of you guys by name. I just want to thank, let's see, Matt Pruitt, Logan Darlington, Bert Dryfist, Rob Franklin. Keep the comments coming, guys. I'll thank you by name. Brenda Cinder, James Appleton, Leslie Levy.
Oh, James, hey.
Is that your buddy?
I know him, yeah.
Oh, cool. Chris
He is
Schreiber.
my buddy. I should say that. James, you are my buddy. Is
Was
that your
a
buddy?
question?
I know him.
Was that a question? Maximus Weber from Germany. Good to see you, bro. Jared Andrews. I saw a question here. When you come to Chicago. Listen, all the questions about when we're coming to your town will be answered as soon as we're really genuinely able to travel in an unencumbered manner. Globally, not just domestically. In recent history, we've played a lot of shows overseas, especially in Europe. We plan to get back there as soon as it's humanly possible. So you don't need to post questions about when we're coming to your town because we don't know the answer yet, but we hope it's as soon as possible. Just want to give shout outs more here to people who've shown up. Done shown up. And we are in Nashville right now, not Southern California. I saw that question come through. Anthony Surratt, Amber Wellman, Astrid Stark, Jason Francher, Charlie Walls, Bianca Watson, Jesse Eisenhower, Stephen Lopez, Lenwood Smith II, Matt Pruitt, Vincent Nunya, Amber Wellman, if I didn't send one out to you already. Jeffrey Caddick, my boy. Thanks for all the love, Jeffrey. Keep it coming. We love you, man. I'll tell a story about Jeffrey real quick. Jeffrey actually contacted me and had me officiate his wedding recently, not that long ago. And that was one of the most memorable and fun experiences that I've ever had with anyone who's followed the band. I've actually done that for a couple folks along the way, officiating weddings. So if you're in that boat, this is kind of a shameless plug, but if you are engaged, planning on getting engaged, and you follow Project 86, and you need someone to officiate your wedding and do an amazing job, not just a satisfactory job, consider hitting me up. You can contact me on Facebook.
Maybe one of the strangest plugs from a band.
It was just fun, man.
Oh, sure.
It was fun. It was so awesome.
Weddings
to be able
are
to
usually fun.
To like, what's that?
Weddings are usually fun.
Usually, but this is what where I didn't understand, is like, playing that role is the coolest gig, maybe besides being a DJ. I don't know.
Yeah.
But DJ or officiator. But I think officiator is even
Probably
better.
a little bit more weight with the DJ, though.
More weight, but you're standing longer. So the wedding officiation, you're only up there for 20 minutes.
That's true.
And you're the hero, man. All I do is tell jokes and make everybody look cool. And that's it. I'm good at those things, right? Sort of. Don't say no. Kristen Luter, thanks for joining us. Stephen and Gina Albright. Who else do we got? Post a comment if you're with us. I'll give you a shout out before we play our final song here. Again, I've said it after and before each song. Just need to emphasize we've been in a pause state as a band for the most part, at least publicly. We've been working behind the scenes quite a bit, but in terms of touring or in terms of furthering releases to all of you, we've been paused. And so the normal channels with which we use, most of which anyways, that we use to support ourselves are not available to us at the moment. So if you can support us through the PayPal link that we've provided in the event description, as well as in the post, it's just paypal.me/project86live. Support us, give $1, give $1,000, $10,000. We can put it to good use, believe me. And so, before we play the last song, and keep the comments coming, guys. We really appreciate it. Keep the thumbs up and the hearts coming. It's just amazing. The inevitable question here, or the elephant in the room is, what's next for P86? What's coming down the pipe? And while I'm not going to give you all the answers to that question, what's that?
Said the pipeline?
The pipeline? The pike? I've heard that one too. What's coming down the pike? We don't have pikes in Southern California, but you've got them here in Nashville.
When I think of a pike, I think of like giant cedar woods on each side of the road, though, and there's nothing around. You're just driving. That's when we have pikes around here, but they don't feel like a pike to me.
I think of a nice fish that has teeth that you have to grab through the gills when you hold it up after catching a big one.
Yeah.
Those get pretty big. I don't even remember what I was talking about. What's the future
Coming
for
down the
Project
pipe.
86 coming down the pike? Pipe dream. I cannot overstate to you the massive plans that we have put on hold. There are ambitious things on the horizon which involve new music, old music, lots of travel, lots of celebrations, lots of roads that we haven't traveled yet, and extremely exciting things. And many of you were probably or have noticed the trailer or the pre-trailer that we posted on our social media. All I can say is we haven't forgotten, and there's more coming down the road. And in fact, this trip to Nashville for me, which is where Darren lives, was not just about performing on Facebook Live for you guys. It was part of it, a small part of it. But we've been creative, let's say, during our time here, and pretty prolific. It's been pretty exciting, actually, coming up with ideas. And so I will leave it at that. We've got some really interesting and exciting things on the near horizon. And unfortunately, we're a little bit at the mercy of the global situation. All will be revealed in the end. Just keep following, keep supporting. I will hint at this. 20 years ago this year, we released our sophomore album. And part of what's coming involves celebrating that, although it is not entirely about that. It is a part of it, though. That's all I can say. It's just going to be really fun, and I can say the next chapter for Project 86 will be by far the most ambitious chapter in the history of the band. And so just keep supporting, like I said. And we're going to play one more song for you. And this is a song that is not an acoustic song, but we made it into one, and we hope you guys like it. And this is a song that we always close our live shows with, and in my opinion is probably my favorite Project 86 song in history. It's a song called Fall, Goliath, Fall. And this one goes out to Mike Cloran Cheever. Where you would clap. Take up arms, all you fallen oppressed. This is insurrection, rise and mobilize in defense. It's time, my brothers, beat your shovels to swords. It's time, my friends, sound the siren for war. With our backs to the wall, we'll respond to the call. Fall, Goliath, fall, Goliath, the head of the giant. Celebrate our defiance. Fall, Goliath, fall, Goliath. Can you smell it in the air, my brethren? It's a beautiful stench of reinvention. Sharpen your axes, resurrect your hatchets as we raise chalices to fallen combatants. It's time, my brothers, earn your stripes and your lashes. It's time, my friends, light your hearts into action. With the backs to the wall, we'll respond to the call. Fall, Goliath, fall, Goliath. Lift the head of the giant, celebrate our defiance. Fall, Goliath, fall, Goliath. Unite, hold the line and strike. Raise your claymores high. We fight for a reason to die. Night, hold the line and strike. Raise your claymores high. We fight for a reason to die. The ghosts of our fathers beat drums by our sides. The trophies of the day, scalps and hides. We fight, not for the hate of a tyrant. We fight because of love for what is behind us. With our backs to the wall, we'll respond to the call. Fall, Goliath, fall, Goliath. Lift the head of the giant, lift the great on defiance. Fall, Goliath, fall, Goliath. With our backs to the wall, we'll respond to the call. Fall, Goliath, fall, Goliath. Lift the head of the giant, celebrate our defiance. Fall, Goliath, fall, Goliath. Fall, Goliath, fall. Fall, Goliath, fall. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for joining us. More to come from P86. We hope to do this more in the future, especially if the global situation dictates that we're limited in getting out and about and abroad. Appreciate you guys so much for all the support and love one more time. And go ahead and support us if I haven't said it enough. PayPal.me/project86live. And we'll see you guys very shortly. Stay tuned. There's more to come.